Okay guys, so we begin with a live look at the Ready or Not Home Invasion DLC, or in other words just a nice excuse to stream this game again. I do like it very much, and yeah, we're just gonna be having fun. Gotta make sure you can see the comments first, and by the way, for anyone who has been wondering, I believe I may have found a way to see them in VR too. Of course, gonna have to of course check if it actually works, but next time I'll be streaming a VR game. But yeah, that stuff's gonna be fun, and of course the featured print is okay. Well, let's fix the camera a bit. So the featured print is the Chevy Bel Air 1954. Absolutely awesome car. I saw a few real ones on the classic car meetups, and yeah, those things are just awesome. So cool painting, cool print. You can find the links in the description. It is also a way to support the channel. And now let's get right into the Home Invasion DLC. And hello, Mac Jiggle Fat. So yeah, as far as I recall, Narcos was a pretty fun map. Just to put holes, and then the rules are of engagement, by the way, are kill everything that is hostile. If a civilian sees me, finishing, you know, like confirm killing a hostile, I have to dispatch the civilian as well. And anyone taking photos also has to be dispatched. So yeah. Those are the rules of engagement, and anyone may be a target, and alright, yes, so I think the audio should be just fine. Wait, have I not changed the bloody title? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, yeah, I have not changed the bloody title. Alright, yeah, so thanks for the heads up. Shit. Yeah, thank you. What do you mean we don't see half the game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean, Let's see. Do I have like, wait a sec. Yeah, so something here went wrong, something here went seriously wrong, and what the hell? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm not sure what the hell's happening. There's something from the VR side of it, and yeah. Yeah, so definitely was from the VR settings. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Alright guys, thank you very much for the heads up. It is fixed now, should be fixed, all aspects of it. I don't need to change it again because I'm using OBS to capture blood trail. And there is just no negotiations, absolutely none. Up. Hello Vasa, I'm currently playing with just vanilla, not with Kazana. Yeah, I just have the sound on very low. I can actually up the sound a little bit higher. I usually have the sound on pretty low, but let's see if this is any better, because just to have it all. Let's see, it may be a little bit too much, but we'll see. Once again, based on your feedback. You should be hearing sound now. Guys, still no sound? Still no sound? Yeah, the sound is pretty low, yeah. It's basically on every stream, and usually the balance I'm hearing now is usually fine. Oh, here. Oh yeah, so apparently he's part of the Aha! And I was here, ready to shoot you. As it seems. Anyway, back to dispatching stuff. Hopefully not getting wrecked myself. So I think it's dead. But you know, just to strain, just in case. If a zombie situation happens, if the DLC is bundled with a zombie DLC, I suppose. Alright, so I have to make sure she doesn't see anything. Yeah, so I believe I have mentioned the automatic weapon raising, which can be an issue. I see him, I see him. Not sure he's still fully down or not, but man, she could have been shot as well. Up. And yeah, yep. I do have to be more careful next time, so I dispatched some. Alright, yes, so Vasa, I'll be doing an impressions video tomorrow. Of course, gonna be first to Patreon supporters and such, but as you've seen, so the blood effects are pretty weird, so you seem to have two components. You have the decos, which I believe you've seen there as well, and those should be infinite. I have set them to be such. And you have a different response, which for whatever reason disappears very quickly. I have no idea why. That was a negligent discharge. Those happen. So yeah, so I do get the appeal, but not a, gonna be honest, not a huge fan. Like the blood spitting is just so, but the damage wise, not bad at all, not at all, but the blood spitting in Vedic Brutal is just not good at all. Alright, so when I shoot through wall, it does nothing. It seems. Oof. Oof. Well, gameplay-wise, the environments are cool. Like, not gonna lie, the atmosphere, the everything is quite nice. Gameplay-wise, it is very much like a Russian Half-Life with some gore. And yeah, I am planning to cover the Half-Life Alyx mod, Half-Life Alyx with the Blood mod, and yeah, that will be happening. That and the Blade and Sorcery, also very much so. Hard Bullet, apparently I had a key for it, so that's kind of nice. And Pavlov VR when the Oculus situation gets fixed. Oh yeah. And of course I'm still very much working on the Blood Rail review. Yeah, that is a seriously fun one. So I often see comments about how people mentioned basically they can't see games the same way they did before, after the Dead Island 2 came out, and yeah, I think Blood Rail, beginning, starting the VR stuff with Blood Rail just set a massively high standard that, yeah, like it's not even gonna be matched for a long while. Blood Rail is seriously good, ridiculously good. Guess gonna try moving more carefully. Anyway, Blood Rail set a very high standard. Yeah, that's all quite nice with the overgrowth like staining. I gotta take it more slowly. There it goes, but he was stuck into someone, I suppose. There was a guy right there, not seeing anything now. I think he may be dead. Yeah, I think I got him in the head. But yeah, lots of cool VR stuff to review, and of course anything upcoming. So I'm basically creating a fire hazard here because, I mean, those things will eventually boil out, and I'm not sure how fast police work is, and this may not end well. Lady, hope I'm gonna get finished here quickly. It is actually a serious fire hazard. The thing is, in this DLC, they kind of blend very well, at least in this map. I have found it to be, even when playing it just to get the thumbnail, I have found it to be pretty hard to spot them at times. And they see me way before I even have any good glimpse of where they may be. So yeah, cool map. Definitely quite a challenging one. And you know, like, especially if you're going for the S rank, which I'm not sure if, unless you're a masochist, I'm not sure why you would go for that, but to each their own. But so anyway, if you're gonna try to complete this one and basically not harm anything, including the suspects, yeah, good luck. There goes the quiet factor. Let's see if there's anything here. No. Alright, so question by Seagulls. Thoughts on Blood Trail on VR? So watch my stream from last week. It was basically a first impressions. And I am now working on a full review, and the thoughts are it's absolutely awesome. I love it. Like, I think I'm saying in the end of the review, you know, like, there's definitely room for improvement. I'm talking about stuff that they could enhance, that would make a difference. But even if they don't change a single thing about it, yeah, it's gonna be still gonna be one of the most responsive experiences. Responsive and very nasty, like it has that live leak vibe. So yeah. Even if they don't enhance a single thing for the full release, it is one of the best experiences in gore in gaming at the moment. Okay, so do gonna hate those areas where I have potential danger from both directions. I think there is a guy I finished over there. Alright, so to Delta's question, if I enjoyed the gore in Dying Light, so in the first one, not very much actually. I did not like it very much, to be honest. Perhaps it was improved after the release, I'm not sure. Dying Light 2, I generally enjoyed the combat more. At least, I mean, it felt like in Dying Light 2, Dying Light 2 was designed more for combat than Dying Light 1 was. In Dying Light 1, they wanted you basically to parkour around, and that's how it felt. When you were going to the street level, you were very quickly overwhelmed, and it did feel like the game wants you to run away rather than fight. But Dying Light 2 was, at least in my impression, designed more for combat, which I have enjoyed. But I believe you've seen the review. It has some pretty major issues. The biggest one of which is the massively huge splashes and the very lacking staining for it. So you've seen it, just unbelievably massive splashes going into absolutely nowhere, and that hasn't been fixed. Alright, so as to Vasa's question, if Soldier of Fortune 2 is still my favorite overall, yeah, I think it has basically changed. So I mean, you know, it is a classic. It is in the Hall of Fame of Gore, as is the first game, absolutely. But yeah, nowadays we just have... finally, we have better experiences, because when I was first making this channel, it was still pretty much King. Soldier of Fortune 2, then Killing Floor 2 came out, introduced some fun stuff, but it was kind of like either that or SOF 2. And yeah, now we have the Dead Island 2, we have The Last of Us, we have Blood Trail, we are gonna be having Half Sword, guys. It is coming along beautifully. I have seen some previews. Half Sword is gonna be awesome. And hopefully we'll be seeing some improvements in Ready or Not as well, because I think the body damage is quite nice. Once again, there is room to improvement, but it isn't like a huge priority. But it does need some improvements to the blood spilling and to the animation side of it. You haven't seen anything? Yeah, you haven't seen anything. I can avoid shooting you. Axis ahead of some minor improvements. Nothing huge as far as I'm aware. And yeah, like, as I was saying, I do very much like the body damage in Ready or Not. Can it be better? Absolutely. Does it have to be? Does it have to be improved? Not really. The blood spitting though does, and the animations aspect do. Yeah, right in the mouth. Okay, and we seem to have a sex slave here, and okay, so it was a suspect, and we do still have some threats in this vicinity. Hey, what's the car model? Not sure, not sure. So there is at least a one guy alive here. Is that him? Oh, so, okay, so apparently I have been able to get him through a wall. Oh, nice, 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 nice. But yeah, I mean, he can't stay alive. Naked guy, you haven't seen anything. By the way, did I eliminate all suspects? Let's see. Now I may still have one or two more running around. Haven't checked every single house here. I suppose after this run I can move on to... Okay, yeah, so... Oof, oof. Yeah, so as for Last of Us 1 versus 2, so 2 has a few features that 1 is lacking. Yeah, I'll do one more run. I'll do one more run in this map. So generally in the remake you have, as far as I saw, I haven't been looking into it too deeply, but The Last of Us 2 does have a few more extra features over The Last of Us 1. Like characters, I think, wiggling around for long after dismemberment, for a while. Anyway, I've seen dismemberment, I've seen wiggles, that's what I remember. I have seen blood smearing, which I haven't seen in the remake. And a few more touches here and there. But for the most part you have most of it in the TLOU 1 remake. Which is a fun experience. Which is an absolutely fun experience. I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely get the hype. I definitely get the huge multitude of requests. So it's somewhere here. And thankfully we have no witness. There usually was one I would have to dispatch if there was. But yeah. No, I was actually always wondering how hard it is in real life to actually kick a door in. I have no idea. So in Israel, most doors are metal, so you can't quite kick them in. And when I was volunteering in the fire department, there was actually one time when we were called up to breach a door. There was a hydraulic device and yeah, like, it managed to do it. But I do wonder, like, how many kicks in real life would you need to give to breach this thing. Alright, so to Nico's question, if I've watched a series of Last of Us, not at all. I basically have no time to watch any series. I have no idea if it's good or not. Yeah, so there are a few smaller maps. You know, after this run, whenever it ends, I will do a smaller map. But yeah, but this one is reasonably large, quite challenging. And yeah. By the way, I was completely exposed there. Completely. Oh, so I thought it's a hostile. I thought it was a hostile. Oops. Yeah, we'll see, Dominic. It is a very fun game. I do absolutely love it. And not for the reasons I'm kind of supposed to. I haven't played it co-op, I think, pretty much at all. And I'm usually just going around and shooting suspects, and it is fun, like, it is seriously fun. It doesn't get old. Doing this, what I'm doing right now live, yeah, like, a few times when I had some time to just play around, during some holidays, I absolutely played Ready or Not, played Regiments, played Teardown, played SP Tarkov. I think AI can be improved, but I think it's okay. Though the behavior can be a little bit more lively, in my opinion. They do provide a challenge though, so there's that. But I think, as I mentioned in the review, the one thing I would really like to see in this game is not knowing who's a suspect, because right now, like, in pretty much every map you basically know who's gonna be wait a sec, I'll be right with you. So basically in every map you know who's gonna be the suspect. Now that what? Who's just a civilian who is a civilian that may punch you? Big mistake, big mistake, big mistake. Big mistake. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for a different map. I am going for a different map. So as I was saying, a big thing for me is just that in every map, basically you always know who the bad guys are, but it would be nice to potentially have an accomplice, kind of as you have in the hospital map. But having that in pretty much every map and having a chance of multiple of them, and never really knowing who that may be. So that when you are encountering a civilian, it would actually be a intense encounter. Like, you wouldn't know really what to expect, but right now you usually kinda do. James, the Varric demonstration was made with the procedural blood on, yeah. So I'll talk in all of that in the full impressions video. Wait, is there an experimental build for Vladik? I actually gotta check it. If there is one. I mean, I reviewed Bodycam, but yeah, I haven't played it since. Mostly what you see on the channel is what I play, and as I mentioned, like, occasionally I'll have some time on a holiday. I'll play either this. Oof, wow, come on, okay. I wanted to go for a smooth headshot, but apparently gotta go for a center of mass. Well, I mean, I did get the suspect, and she's still alive, so as far as I'm concerned, it was a success. But yeah, so this is actually a new behavior. And he's dead. Yeah, so, like, Lady, don't complain, you're alive, he's dead. Don't complain or I'll shoot. Yeah, so as to Eivor's question if I would recommend to buy Vedic Brutal, I will say not for the gore. So if you do like the idea of this Russian Half-Life style thing, it's kinda janky, then yeah, like you probably enjoy it. It's about $10, like why the hell not? But if your main interest is gore, yeah, like I can't recommend it for the gore. The body damage is okay, not great, but it is pretty okay. I have no major complaints. The blood spitting would require a pretty much complete overhaul. Has many issues, and you only have death animations for burning. Otherwise, I've seen only just simple ragdoll. Josh, no idea about performance. It was basically okay on my end before. It's still okay on my end now, so Dominic, first of all, there is a demonstration of the gore effects in Blood Trail. I put it out last week. It was of course deranked by this platform. Yeah guys, so by the way, you may want to check the channel manually because videos are deranked. Like, nothing I can do about it. Like, the only thing I can do about it is not make videos about video game gore, which is what we're here for, basically, but is he alive? I think he sounds alive. So yeah, like, even if you saw the Blood Trail demonstration, yeah, just do check the channel occasionally. Because videos are being deranked. Okay, so he has seen what I just done, so yeah, I can't let you leave. I cannot let him leave. And as you can see, the maps are pretty big, so we have 3. I basically played, even for the just preparation, I have played this one and the previous one, and yeah, like, I have heard some bad guy chatter around here somewhere, so yeah, I think we have a... Oh yeah, so she got a face shot. As for very brutal, yeah, just stay tuned for the full review. I'll probably have it out for Patreon supporters tomorrow or later this week, and yeah, have a demonstration for a quick look. I'll share more thoughts in a oh yeah, she was. Oh, he's alive, so got the hostage, but he's alive. Oh, come on. And we do have a witness to everything, so did I bring order to chaos? Apparently not yet. Do we still have someone somewhere? Not sure if I've been here, but let's see. Josh, I have done gorest games of last year, like I did. Seriously, guys, check the channel manually. I have done it. I have done also upcoming games to watch for. I think some have actually been released. So I have done gorest games. I have done top destruction games, and yeah, like. And you are lucky, man, you are lucky. You haven't seen anything too bad. And the point in those videos is just to make a summary of all the cool things we had, and you know, like if we have a clear king, as I believe, yeah, like last year we had the Dead Island 2. Nothing has stopped Dead Island 2. So yeah, it is mentioned. There is no reason to make a whole video on just one game. Yeah, I believe I've probably got everyone here. Let's just say I got everyone, and I'll have a second go. So yeah, so last year the king of gore was clearly Dead Island 2. This year remains to be seen. We have the new Blood Trail update. This is quite awesome. And what else, what else, what else? And you know, like if Half Sword comes out this year, like it's gonna be also a very, very strong contender. Maybe a very hard choice because the previews I've seen are looking quite awesome. Yeah, so first time I played the Island 2 and you see that level of detail in the body damage, it is something entirely else. Just yeah, like I've seen great games deliver great mechanics that are very impressive, but I never saw anything quite like that, and yeah, it is an awesome experience, really enjoyable. The only miss out is the blood spilling, which I think on PC we should have had options to have stuff last longer. And as far as I'm aware, no one has been think I've actually heard something here. Oh yeah. So I mean, you know, like, who knows, maybe in like 7 years from now we'll be able to have nice aftermaths in the Diamond as well, but probably will. I do remember when Fear was one of the top games in terms of graphics, and I couldn't, yeah, like, you had to play around with the settings to get something, to get the best result. Now pretty much I think almost any laptop can max it out and have all the mess last, so yeah. Possibly even on the integrated graphics, so yeah. So not hearing anything. No chatter, no screams. Success! Guys, success, and hostage was completely unharmed. Oh man, so that was a lucky one. That was a very lucky one. I did not have such oh yeah, like it is a nice headshot. It is a quite a nice headshot. I mean, she's still alive. He isn't. Thanks a lot, Josh. Thanks a lot. Hugely appreciated, man. So yeah, I'm doing those weekly now, every week. Next week probably Regiments. They have a new DLC also coming out, and yeah, also a game I very much enjoyed. And they actually do have some improvements to destruction since the last time I covered it, so yeah, the Regiments stream is gonna be a fun one. I need to kind of like spend a few hours to remind myself how to play it exactly, but it was seriously enjoyable. I do like it very much, and as I mentioned, they have also a new DLC out. They're gonna have on the 15th, I think. I already have a code, and they will be streaming it next Sunday. Yeah, and of course, like, as I'll be reviewing more VR games, I'll be streaming those as well. I mentioned Blade and Sorcery, Hard Bullet, Arizona Sunshine, what else? Pavlov, when it gets fixed. Yeah, the VR stuff is fun. I think we all have to agree that the kids' room needs more red paint here. Probably not of the hostage. Probably not of the hostage. Up. I also heard the talk basically being angry with me and what did I hit? So he's injured. Did I shoot the hostage? Did I hit the hostage? I don't think so. So I'm not sure why Talk was so angry with me. Right, so probably have someone somewhere. Alright, nice. Second success. No hostage harmed, probably a clean headshot into the head of this. Up. Where is the bastard? Oof, yeah. And we're gonna go check out the last map. Yeah, I have heard of the Undead Nightmare DLC for RDR. Haven't played it, like I don't have any consoles, but I have heard and actually watched a few cutscenes. Yeah, fun stuff. And this map I haven't played at all whatsoever. I have no idea what to expect, and it's probably gonna be quite brutal. Yeah, I haven't played dorms whatsoever. I may shoot hostages, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful. Not to dispatch too many hostages. And this game is ready or not, which I have covered on the channel fairly extensively. Well, not free download, but definitely no virus. Depends, of course, on where you get it. Those two, I suppose, are variables. Yeah, so I was actually kinda close to popping him in the head. Man, he is lucky. As I was saying, it is my first time playing this map, and I was quite close to the putting a hole into his head. Yeah, you can. You can. So I suppose the way to convince her to get on her knees is to shoot someone. And I think I've seen a gun. I think I've seen a gun in his hands. I'm not sure. Yes, so Manhunt, I am doing this entirely solo. Playing it more of as a hit squad than as a SWAT officer, as you can probably see. I think I've seen a gun. I'm pretty sure I've seen a gun. Manhunt, the audio is low, not absent. Oh yeah, so he's suspecting with his gun. Oh yeah, so he had a son-off. So we really have seen a gun. Nice. Yeah, so classic case, as he's saying don't shoot, he's pulling out, and what was he pulling out? I mean, he has thrown it away, but still seen it. What the hell is this gun? Anyway, he had a gun. He's dead. Don't pull out gun in front of police. Or a crazy maniac with a with an AR. Also a 300 AR. Not a 5.56. Do I have the... What's the key to bash? Okay, so the key to bash is... Alright, no one here. Okay, spot trouble here, not really. Okay, so there is still the second half of this side. There was something. And yeah. Second case, I think, of a fake surrender. And he has a whole bunch of holes in his body. Yes, so yeah, there is audio, it is just pretty low, Manhunt. There is audio. Anyway, where's the staircase up? Have seen it somewhere. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Okay, so so far not too bad. Okay, so yeah. We have a knife enemy. And this guy is very dead. Very, very dead. Yeah, I might. Whatever. Well, audio is no big deal. That's why I'm hitting some... Oof, yeah, so it was going so well. Until it didn't. What can I do? Oh wait, I think I actually know what you might mean. Oh yeah, I think I know what you might mean. Yeah, it has to do with the sample rate. And the things else. Yes, so there was some other stuff with the VR headset. And some sample rate issues, so yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, so the device is okay, I'm hearing game audio on my end just fine, but yeah, now I see what Manhunt means. Yeah, there is a bit of a sample rate issue. Gotcha, yeah, well, it happens. There's just gonna have some adjustments to be done between VR and non-VR. And so this guy wasn't hostile, yeah, but I don't know what he means. Alright, so one more run in this and yeah, I'll call it a night. So apparently I got someone, so this guy's... Oh yes, so he was civilian, so I thought he was the one firing at me. Apparently it was him, so it is a good thing to largely, as much as you can, stay away from the bad guys. Hello, Riley. Oh, he has a knife. So this kind of chaotic and... Did he pick up his knife again? He has a gun? Oh yeah. He's definitely dead. And the two knife guys are also down. Anyway, I am serious. So she didn't have a gun, this one did. What'd she have? A Glock 19, okay. Right, moving up very carefully, trying to survive longer this time around, and so far so good. And this guy had a good shot. Do you have a knife? Do you have a knife? Seemingly not. So just some persuasion technique. You may learn online. Didn't have a gun. Okay, so we still have some more trouble here. I'm hearing some movements, some noises. So I'm not sure if drunk hobos or armed suspects. We're gonna find out very soon, I suppose. There is a guy here as well. Something even exploded. Man, what the hell? What the hell? Oh shit. Yeah, so lucky to be alive, lucky to be alive. That guy still is. High on I don't know what, but he's... He's quite high. There was also one more armed lady that is quite angry and crazy. And I shouldn't have survived it, but somehow I still did. So, she was here somewhere, so... There was this guy, and there was also a crazy armed lady. Yep. There she is. Yeah, so we did get everyone. Nice. Alright, nice. So this was a success. Should have died multiple times, and let's see. Yeah, so I have killed the CV. Haven't arrested anyone, and yeah, so civilian killed. Hey, not too many unauthorized use of force. So in conclusion, I will say like my favorite maps are still very much in the vanilla game. Those are nice though, they are pretty huge, they are pretty massive. They can be quite challenging, particularly the Narcos one. It is a not easy map, and as I was saying, if you are a masochist and you want to not harm a single thing, yeah, good luck. It should be physically possible, but not gonna be an easy feat. So yeah, like fun DLC, fun maps, and I had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you all next week. As I was mentioning, Regiments is having a new DLC. I think it's called Winds of Change, and I'll be having a look at that. See you all then.